dying to see this room a long time. Snug.
Yeah.
这里有镜子吗？
It's pretty massive. It's meant to be a lot smaller.
How to open this one?
It needs to be like half size.
You wear it like this way as well. It looks like full mink. This will be a lot shorter.
So it's printed on that.
Yes, you got
Printed
this
on
way
that.
as well.
These are printed on that
Oh,
side.
so
as well,
what?
But again, you for I think it's more like this. And then the top it feels very thick. So it's like this. Made this grey beanie, and then they've stitched this panel on top. And I was wondering if they can do it more like, more so it's made from the start.
Same layer.
Yeah, one layer.
它意思就是你现在是这个彩电放在这里，材料这上，they can only do it like this.
They can only do it like this.
Yes, if you want one layer, it has to be one color.
One colour.
I mean, I wonder if we can just swap this material to go ahead. And then so it's like, has more structure at the base. And at the top it's nice.
Because it's this material also.
Can we not just use this material instead? It's much
Yeah.
thinner
Yeah, we can just use this kind of material.
instead of
And
this.
screw together. Yeah, made it in this material.
对，yeah，
就是
I
那就用
still
这
think
面
it's
料
worth
搞定这个
having
设计了。
the double layer bit
Yeah.
at the bottom.
I think they'll just make it all one panel like this.
Or it'd be like this. It'd be made like this.
Yeah, it's
And
just
then-
they can't
and then-
stitch this material together like this. You can so you'll be able to make this one so we can turn it inside out the same way, and then all the panels are stitched together like this, right? Yeah. You can make this one.
So it'll be this.
These look really good. So these are the ones you made, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So I think the only thing is really this bottom bit needs to overlap.
Another one.
Yeah. So it just needs to see on this one how it goes underneath, like that, and then yeah, we just need to stitch a tiny bit of stitching here so that you can't pull it like this.
Okay, I know.
It needs
Just
to
a
be a
li-
little bit deeper.
Just a
as
little
well.
bar tack.
Can I see this one, please? And also, I think we wanted to get rid of this white one.
Yeah.
So just take this one off completely.
Okay.
And instead of having it end at the seam, we're able to have this white panel curve like this.
I don't think it's possible. Because then this panel here would have to curve.
你车的时候就是面料把它车成这，等。Can I draw
I
it?
can, yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I'll sit down. Like that, and then this would all be black.
Same way in other side.
So this side we just completely remove this white bit.
So just make.
And how?
So just literally get rid of it. Just take it across.
So
Black.
here the same, right? Here the same.
So this panel wouldn't even be here.
Yeah.
It would just be black, just the same as this. So this would just go here, and we would just completely remove this white bit.
But you still want seam here?
No seams, no seams.
就是整块了。
Yeah. So we don't even need the seams here. We just completely remove the whole panel. Not just change the color, we just remove it. And then here, if possible, this white bit could curve, and then this is all black.
I think we can do it.
Yeah.
这也要出纸样的。
And I think just make the stitching here. We just make it blue.
Yeah. So as Dan said, and then literally just have this go underneath, and then yeah, the stitched in at the top, and then I think perfect. Thank you so much for making it. I know we had a lot of back and forth in the group chat about how if it was possible or not, and I really appreciate you guys trying to make it, and yeah, it looks really good. So thank you.
This material stitched onto here,
你
onto
戴着
this
这里
part.
会鼓起来。
Understand?
那你如果
So then it would be a single layer how it is here, just at the top, and it would be double layer at the bottom. It would be much thinner than this because this material here is a lot thinner.
Alright, yeah. It's just explain.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Something.
So then just stitch a layer of this fabric, which is much thinner, onto this section instead. Right now it's stitched onto the top. I think if we just stitch this into the bottom and kept the same stitching here, it would have a much better shape.
I'm talking to.
Like up here.
No, I'm asking him to maybe to address this shape. You see, when you put this on, it's very funny here, right? So I'm
Yeah,
asking
take
whether
the
they
same
can
shape.
adjust the pattern here. So maybe cut this off like this. I don't know whether it works. 你问一下你那个 misstitch this material here, not inside the seam.
I don't understand what you mean.
Okay, let me. Be like this,
So it would look
and then
like,
you stitch here.
so it would look like that. Is that what you mean? No.
Just stitch like this. Make this 4 panel. Stitch like this.
但是它你这个车还是会很厚。
对，它
Oh,
就
so
是
they're
两
more
个
like
问题。
so they're more individual panels.
So you see,
It's just did like decorative overall stitch.
但我觉得感觉吃完以后也是差不多。
主要是它两层，而且它本来两层厚，它现在是羊毛，是两层都很厚。
Obviously, this has all the seams in that right now. You did just do like decorative overlock stitching here on top of a woven like beanie, the same fabric.
Woven.
The same. Yeah. So they make the beanie on the machine, and then afterwards they do this decorative same pattern, but we make it a more contrasting colour like this. I think that would look nice.
What do you think, David? Do you understand
So
what
what
I was suggesting?
So what? No, I didn't hear it.
So basically, right now it's like this ribbed material beanie, right? And then they stitch these 4 panels on top, right? And the issue is that it's very top heavy.
So is that's the final like the most
This is the
recent
most recent sample, yeah, but they're not actually that different. The only difference is that this ribbed material is slightly thicker. But the issue is that it's top heavy, and the shape of it is just wrong. It just doesn't fit nicely. So what I'm suggesting is to basically start the process in the same way, where you make
计划
this
那种
rib,
像他们第一个样
but you
板，
just
我们
instead of
有看过
stitching this on top, you stitch this material, which is much
那种是直
thinner,
接织上去的图案
quite。similar, on the bottom, so that it has more structure at the bottom, and then at the top it will be this single layer of ribbed material.
It will look complete. It will look different to that. Though.
It will just be reversed. That's the only difference.
Yeah, not just get like a much thinner.
That's what this is.
But I mean, for this,
You're still basically just doing like 2 layers of
Okay,
fabric.
right.
and
this
that's
is
what
like
it's gonna
this
feel.
is really thick.
It is
一
thick.
开始他要做这个
Even
版
that's
本
pretty thick.
是
Like,
按这个
you could try and find some like ultra thin.
I genuinely just.
But
feel
I do
like
just
whatever
think
you do
if
is
it's on the bottom, it will change the structure of the hat a
那
lot.
个
他们身上穿的这种。
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense.
It will be
No,
very different.
I do agree. I just don't think it's like natural. I think in our head that makes sense in some regards. I don't necessarily think that will actually make that beanie fit nicer because you're still going to have these spiky areas of your
开
head.
始卖
I think that's a different
还可
like,
以的，
solution.
做的。
Like, you'll fix that.
不算
We'll fix that anyway.
Yeah, that's what Marvin was saying. I think he was.
因
We'll
为
fix the shape.
They recognise that the shape is off, so they're going to change the pattern so that it is more equal all the way
No,
around.
I'm not saying. I'm saying these spiky, these areas here,
Yeah.
they're still going to be like 3 layers of fabric,
啊，
2 layers of
就
fabric
打就打，
with
就
stitch.
是
They're
外面
still
的
all
那
going
个
to
裁剪很多。
poke out.
就这个
But I think that could
然后
make for like an interesting shape.
打一张
I personally prefer this. Prefer it just cleaner, like with some like nice like shapes made of overlock stitching, and I think that would make a more comfortable beanie as well.
More than that.
I know,
Which is, like,
but
really thick.
that's what I'm saying to you, Dan. Is they're still gonna have to do that. You're just gonna have these new seams here, which are thick. Because when they put this onto here, this shape here is created, which would be the same thing. It's basically created like here. They're gonna have to just like fold like layers of fabric and tuck in these bits like this to like create like these like seams.
What they've done here.
Huh?
So that's what they've done here.
Yeah, I know. It's what they've done like up here.
I basically think that your solution is a very good last resort.
You could even just.
If it doesn't, if it really doesn't work after we try a second method, I think this would be a good fail safe.
But you know what you can do?
It's already like,
Extend.
if you just want to sample it again, you know, it's like £300 sample and shipping and everything for like a hat, which it's just if they were like confident in the fact that would work, I'd say do it. But I'm not confident in that will actually make it. I think it'll just move the problem, which is the fact it's just a lot of fabric. And you're stitching it on top of like a beanie, which is already.
就国内
made.
似乎不行是吧？一两公分高。
But I mean,
那你50多？
In general, I just think something like this is just more like wearable. It's obviously like a different style beanie, but
都有吧，他们
I just personally feel like, especially like considering that we want to like get this stuff out like this winter.
设计感蛮好。
I mean, we don't have to. I know we don't have to. It's not to say that we like couldn't do that thing we were talking about another time. So we spent like almost £200 this winter sampling this year, and it's not really working in it.
yeah, I mean, like I said, we've tried one method, but if you're not confident, or you don't like how it's going to look,
I just don't. It doesn't sound like they're very confident in that either.
它这个可以，如果要用这种版本，
So I personally think like if we did the beanie just like literally like this, these panels, like not panels, just decorative overlock stitching here.
I'm just
in this
wondering,
shape.
you're trying to make this model, but if the shape is not working because the material is too thick, maybe Austin said that maybe you can use the the first sample of yours, the same material to make this.
Thinner material.
Huh?
Is that what the first sample is? Thinner.
the ones with the big logo on them,
Yeah.
being different materials, I think that would give a nice effect.
Do you guys, you knitted this yourself? Is this knitted yourself?
It's knitting on the machine.
So you can do a lot of stuff with that. Then you could do like tight gauge, thicker gauge. If you're doing it all one piece, you don't need to be sewing two bits of fabric together. You could just be doing a decorative.
Yeah, there's like Stone Island beanies as well, where it's like thinner,
我理解一下，就这个面料是不
like
可
say
以。
gauge at the
像
top.
I think that would be. I think that would be
大
better.
的，对对，这种是
I think stitching a panel like onto a beanie in this way is just always, unless we have a lot of.
那如果它是50厘
So you can even switch threads as well. So
会
you
可以
could
看
still do the two-tone
开
effect.
始过去，主要是那如果你是
Even
可以
like
把
sometimes
就是不
they'll
不
do
用
it
这两
this
片
way
变成
and then they'll switch to this way and it will do like it will reflect light differently without changing the thread.
Yeah.
If they want make it one piece, and then after they
Yeah, that's
make
so
the
that's,
stitch,
yeah, decorative
yeah.
stitching. So that's what
That's
I was
a
saying would be better. But do you think it'd be possible to basically see how this is like a certain thick like gauge of knit, right?
Okay.
Could they make this a different gauge? knit?
Right,
And
so
then
it's
So
still one
this
piece.
this
It's
one.
all still one piece. I'll try to find a reference, but
那这个就有点难度了，
Stone
就有没有可能
I don't know.
你这个肯定是一片材料的吧？
wisps of this coming through.
Yeah, I reckon that probably would be possible, right?
应该可以，但是
I think because
还是
it's
要
straight.
实践一下。
I think because the
They have to
transition
try.
So it's all the same fabric
Woven
and same
fabric.
gauge, but this part, when they make it, they could just make it a slightly lighter grey or darker grey. Do you know what I mean? So it's like this is just a
Different
design.
colour, right?
Yeah, different colour. So it's the same fabric and same gauge, but it's
As our
just,
last.
I think same as this one, right? You can make two color. And
yeah. So you just it's like this, you know. You just
So
then yeah, we
Like
make
the big
this,
logo being
yeah.
here.
So you make this just a design that's woven into the fabric, and then over the seams we still just do.
There's no seams.
Over the
Over
seam,
where the colours meet.
over where the colours meet, we just do the decorative line of overlock stitching.
So you don't want stitching. You want this one
Both.
like another color.
I want both, yeah.
Both.
So two colours
Make it
plus
like
this.
Where's the logo being?
It's in the car. I'll go get it in a sec. So it literally look like this, but this would just be maybe a slightly lighter grey.
Okay.
You know?
Then it
They
is.
can.
I think you just need to what you need to do is make the design and send it to Austin. Ask him to fulfill the design.
Yeah.
Because when you ask him, he has to call.
I know,
the
yeah.
pattern.
No, that's why I was saying we're gonna make a document and
Yeah.
you know, discuss and send you, take pictures, do a mock-up,
Yeah.
and make a
Make it
correction pack,
easier.
send it to you.
And in case you can make fulfill the 如果你做不了这个设计，because 它我给你这个
So it's made the same way as the logo beanie.
Yeah.
Can we do this fabric?
Yeah.
Like the logo and the logo beanie?
以前是一堆线头在那里，其实要自己的位置设就是
I think that. Basically, we'll send you a new color because this color was just a mock-up. I think we'll do a slightly different color for the bulk. But yeah.
Are we able to split the bulk into two colours, or is it just 100 of one colour?
100 in one color.
And yeah, we'll resample this. I think we need to make maybe how big's your head? Smaller than mine. Try this on. You try that. Hat's one. Let me try this on. Take that. Oh, this is tiny, bro.
我们是我们做主要的。 他们是因为一个
Goggles are so goofy on it. How does it fit your head though? Snug. Very snug.
I'll really put it down in.
Okay. Cool. Beautiful, mate. It is. I think literally like this length. Or this.
A little like
So I think like this size. Right now this is 13 centimeters. This one 8 or 8.5. So I think if we make this the same length. Here. And that means we'll also have to make the goggles much smaller. Or just make them fit in this size here. And then yeah, flip. Have it so this side and this clean
Yeah.
stitchings here. Yeah, double print the mesh. So this same pattern printed on this side too. Okay.
We'll probably send a new mesh pattern as well. Yeah,
Do you not like this?
I can see all the like reflections in it.
Yeah.
We'll get a proper scan.
Yeah, we'll resend you. We'll send you a new thing to print on the mesh.
Is that the mesh you want to use, or do you want to use a tie-up?
I think it's good to use that one so you can see
You see through this really well.
If you just measure that.
I think the size that it is, like that these are, is good, but because of all the extra mink, they fit smaller. So I think maybe.
That's please. But I swear we did discuss not making it mink in this section.
Right. So yeah, we could still do that.
Make it please.
Yeah. What if we made this pretty cold and you could reverse it? I don't know. Literally, if you added another snap there, it literally be reversed.
We need to just discuss.
We need to talk about it. That's fine. Yeah, we'll take it home and we'll talk about it. Because I think it needs quite a lot of changes.
Why was this, Aaron?
And then this. Did you ever hear back? Is there anything else? No. The white meanings.
document.
Yeah. We'll arrange all the documents and everything. I think. Yeah, this one's good to go. I think this one's good. This one needs a. If you can get a price to us for what we said earlier, and then we'll also prepare a correction pack, just so it's clear. And then I think this one. This needs quite a lot of work, but it's looking good. It needs definitely another sample. So yeah, that's cool. Nice. And yeah, you've got more colours of this fabric, right?
Yeah, I can send you the swatch.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we can definitely work with something like this. And then we're also gonna, so far we've been making kind of winter hats, but we definitely want to start making some caps like this too for summer. I like this. Can you do this type of shape, but in other ways?
You can send me the document. I can send
Okay.
send it to you after.
Yeah, and this is cool.
Take a big pen.
But yeah, we're definitely we're gonna design a load of hats for summer, and then send them your way. So this is, I really like this embroidery here, and then these perforations are really cool. And then you can do this on caps too. Okay, perfect for us. We've made a couple of hats in the past, but they're after a couple of wears, they start going quite uncomfortable, and they've never really been up to scratch for us. But this stuff's really, really good. So.
Actually, I really like the logo in.
Oh yeah, good.
It's really good.
Cool, man. Yeah, you keep one for yourself.
Yeah.
You like it.
Which colour do you like?
I like mostly the black one and also the pink.
I like the pink, yeah, nice. Thank you so much for letting us come here, and just thank you very much for working with us.
Yeah, thank you, Austin. Really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
we appreciate our designs can be quite difficult sometimes. We appreciate you guys trying and helping us bring them to reality.
Yeah, just
Make haste. Thank you so much. So good to meet you at that.
Thank you, Austin. Appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Just let us know about those samples and stuff. And how long roughly until the beanie bulk is done?
Maybe middle of December.
Middle of December. Okay.
That's good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's good for us.